Please describe your job title and primary duties.
Well, I was a hostess and a cashier, and as the hostess, you kind of just, people came in, you had a floor plan that you had to deal with, and like it rotated between all the servers. And as a cashier, there's only one person assigned, and it was either morning or night, and you just dealt with like the takeouts and like bagging up the orders and then like cashing them out when they came in for it.
What was the work environment like?
It was really fun. I mean, it's like a sports bar, so like it's like loud, there's a ton of TVs, music always playing, and like it's like a young environment, like it's just like a fun place to be.
What was your favorite part about working there?
I really liked UFC nights because it was like crazy. The restaurant was packed 4 hours before the fight started, and like everyone was just like really fun, and like it was just a really fun night.
Please describe a typical workday.
Well, when you come in, you have to like clock in, do all of your stuff. If you're a host, you have to go right up to the host stand and figure out what servers are here, what servers are like shift changing and leaving, and make sure you have the floor plan like down and you know like where to sit everybody. Because if you sit the wrong people, like you're gonna get in trouble if they're leaving and like no one greets them. And as a cashier, you just gotta get the drawer changed over with the manager. So then you have the nighttime drawer when the morning person leaves, and then you just start answering the phones.
Please describe the application and interview process.
The application process was online, and once I did everything online, I called about a week later to follow up, and then that's when we set up my interview time. So they didn't really call me, I called, and then they pulled me up, and then we figured it out.
What questions did the interviewer ask during the job interview?
They asked really basic questions like what my previous jobs were, why I wanted to work there, if I had any type of restaurant experience, like if I wanted to be like a cashier, hostess, server, cook, like whatever I wanted to do. And they asked about like if I was going to be leaving for college, which I was, but it was like a year beforehand, so they still hired me, but they're like a little iffy about it.
What set you apart from other candidates?
I did have restaurant experience, so that they really liked that because Buffalo Wild Wings is a hard place to jump into because it's such a fast-paced environment, and if you have no idea what you're doing and then all of a sudden you have a 2-hour wait at the door, like you're going to get really overwhelmed.
How were you notified that you received the job?
It was like a week process. It was over the phone.
What other advice would you give to a job seeker looking to gain employment?
I would definitely say to follow up because the application, like getting the job is like a slow process. Like you have to kind of be like they say they're hiring, but you have to be like, okay, hire me. Like don't just like go through the stuff and like make sure they know you. And then just like once like you keep on them about it, they'll call you in, and like they don't usually turn down a lot of people once you're in.